Shanti. Good morning. And Happy New Year. We are meeting for the first time this year, 2026. I'm sure all of you are having a wonderful year. It's been, 24 days for you now? 23 days for me now? So it's interesting to read a New Year's Murli. And whatever Baba shared in this Murli is, anytime it's a lifetime lesson. Even though Baba spoke this Murli on the 1987, but look at how practical Baba's points are no matter when we read. So this title, or the date of the Murli we'll be reading today is 31st December 1987. And the title is The New Year, the Year to Become Equal to the Father. Okay, here we have the Murli. Today, the Trimurti Father is looking at three confluences, meetings. One is the meeting of the Father and the children. The second is this confluence age. And the third is the meeting of the years. Each of the three confluences has its own speciality. Each confluence is one that inspires you to bring about transformation. The confluence age inspires world transformation. The confluence of the Father and the children is one that makes you experience the most elevated fortune and the most elevated attainments. Each of the three, and the confluence of the years inspires you to have newness. So Baba is talking the speciality of the three confluence. One, us meeting Baba, this Milan. That speciality is we are able to experience our different attainments, feeling how fortunate we are. And then the speciality of Sangam Yug, which is a confluence of the age. Baba is talking, Sangam Yug inspires shift in the transformation within, shift in the transformation in the world. And then the year is ending, the new year is beginning. So that's the third confluence. Baba is saying this brings newness, a new hope, a new beginning. So Baba says, each of the three confluences has its own significance. Today, all the children from this land and abroad have especially come to celebrate the new year of the old world. Bap Dada is seeing all the children who are here in their physical forms and the children in their subtle forms who have reached here with the Viman of their intellects. In those days, we didn't have access to transmission like how we have now. In those days, our transmission is we have to go to the center. I'm talking in the 90s, and this is like 87. We couldn't have heard from home. And if we don't go to the transmission, then when we go the following Sunday to the center, so the center used to have copies of the Avyat Murli of the Milan. So then we can get the copies. So Baba is telling, subtly, with our intellect, we're being present with Baba in Madhuban. So Baba says, that with the Viman of their intellects and is giving diamond congratulations for celebrating the new year, because all the children are making their lives as valuable as diamonds. Have you become double heroes? So Baba is rhyming here, hero and hira. Baba is saying, in brackets, diamonds. Firstly, each of you is the Father's invaluable jewel. You are a hero. In Hindi, they call Hira. And then secondly, you are a hero who plays a hero part. This is why Bap Dada is giving everlasting congratulations for every second, every thought, and every birth. For you, elevated souls, it is not just today that you give congratulations, but it is because of having elevated fortune and elevated attainment at every moment that you congratulate the Father at every moment, being sincerely thankful, grateful for Baba for choosing us. So Baba says being grateful to Baba at every moment and congratulates you, children, and constantly takes you into the flying stage. In this new year, continue to experience this special newness in your lives. It's beautiful how Baba is merging these three confluences, the speciality of these three confluences. Baba is merging, Baba is talking about understanding the speciality of my role, the importance of my role. Every one of us are heroes. And then Baba is talking about appreciating and being grateful for what we have attained, what we've become after coming to Baba. And then also Baba's the third, Baba's merging that bring newness in our lives. You, of course, congratulate the Father at every second and in every thought. With each other too, like the Father, let congratulations of happiness and greetings continue to emerge from your hearts at every moment for every soul. Whether they are Brahmin souls, souls you don't know, souls without knowledge, or those who are in contact and connection with you. No matter what someone is like, let your greetings of happiness give that one an experience of the attainment of happiness. So Baba is saying, however they are, whoever they are, bless them. Be genuinely have good wishes for them. And Baba says, to give greetings is to give and receive happiness. Whenever you give anyone greetings, those are greetings of happiness. You would not give congratulations at a time of sorrow. No. We'll have to be yukti to know when and what to say. So seeing every soul, be happy and give happiness. This is to give congratulations and greetings from the heart. It doesn't matter what type of interaction the other soul has with you. You elevated souls who constantly receive greetings from Bap Dada have to give everyone happiness. If they give you thorns, you in return give them spiritual roses. So Baba is saying, it is my duty to serve and to bless, not my duty to do tit for tat. Baba says, do not treat them in the same way as they treat you. You cannot become ignorant, agyani, without knowledge, with those who are ignorant. You cannot be influenced by a soul who is influenced by his sanskaras or nature. Such level of stability and that purity that we need to have that not to give in to the pressure of them at that moment. Baba says, in every thought of you elevated souls, let blessings and greetings of happiness to benefit everyone, to transform everyone, and to free influenced souls be visible in a natural way. So only in spirituality, we can never fake it till we make it. We fake it, we will never make it. So Baba says, making everything genuine and natural. And Baba says, because all of you are bestowers. That is, deities, those who give. So, in this new year, especially continue to give greetings of happiness. Let it not be that you go around saying greetings, greetings just today and tomorrow, right? We just say Happy New Year. Well, the whole January is still a new year. So, but Baba says throughout that year, Baba says, do not begin the new year just saying this. By all means, say it, but say it from your hearts and say it throughout the whole year. Do not just say it for 2 days. When you give a soul greetings from your heart, then that soul's heart becomes happy when it receives greetings from the heart. So continue to distribute the Dilkush, happy heart, Dilkush Toli, at every moment. Do not eat and give others this sweet on just one day. Not to just be happy one day, make it permanent and practical. Tomorrow, eat as much of such sweet toli as you want. Feed everyone lots and lots of this sweet. If you continue to give each one Dilkush Toli from your heart, in this same way, you will have so much happiness. The Baba says, when I give happiness, automatically I'm going to vibrate in that frequency. I'm going to be happy. In today's world, people are still a little afraid to eat sweet things, but you can eat as much of this Dilkush sweet as you want. You can give them as much as they want. This won't make you ill because Bap Dada is making you children equal to him. And it's very symbolic what Baba is saying. Eating this sweet won't make us ill, but make us equal. In sense, being kind and being gentle, being positive. People may ridicule us. People may think, may even push our button, but Baba says it's not going to hurt me to be kind. In fact, it's going to make me godly-like, right? All these are God's virtues. So Baba says this is godly qualities. So this year, especially show the world and the Brahmin family the speciality of becoming equal to the Father. For instance, when any soul say Baba, he experiences sweetness and happiness. By saying Wah Baba, your mouth is sweetened because you attain something. To say Baba means it brings a lot of internal, that happiness, that contentment, that gratitude. So that's why Baba is saying, even to say the word Baba, because we've attained something from Baba. In the same way, let every Brahmin soul become happy just mentioning the name of any Brahmin soul. Because all of you are also equal to the Father, and so you share between you the specialities you've received from the Father. So meaning Baba is saying, Let us leave such good impression on others about us that even when people think or talk about us, they feel joyful. They feel glad that they have known us, that they have us in their life, right? Baba says, let every Brahmin soul become happy, mentioning the name of another Brahmin soul. You are cooperative companions with one another and you continue to make progress. Don't be each other's life companions, but companions in the task. Means not to get physically, emotionally attached, but to be available to uplift each other. So, companions in the task. All of you souls continue to share happiness between yourselves with the specialities that you have attained. And you will continue to do that in the future too. Just as you dance in happiness as soon as you remember the Father, in the same way, as soon as every one of you Brahmin souls remembers another Brahmin, another Brahmin soul, you experience spiritual happiness, not limited happiness. At every moment, experience all attainments from the Father practically. This is known as giving each other greetings at every moment and through every thought. Everyone's aim is the same. You have to become equal to the Father because without becoming equal, you will neither be able to go back with the Father to the sweet home, nor will you go into the kingdom with Father Brahma. Those who go home, those who go back home with Bap Dada will go down into the kingdom with Father Brahma. You will come down from up above, will you not? So forever being a Baba's companion. If we are not equal, we cannot go up with Baba. We will end up following Baba. And then if we are able to go up with Baba, means we have become equal. And then we can come down together with Brahma Baba, not after Brahma Baba. So Baba says, you will come down from up above, will you not? You will not just go back together, but also come down together. You will be worthy of worship with Brahma and also become a worshipper with Father Brahma. So you have the companionship for many births. However, the basis of that is to become equal at this time and to go back with him. Look at the speciality of this coming year. It has the numbers 8 and 8. And look how special it is, 26, 2026. It is also 8. So 8 is, it's also a symbol of infinity. Right? So here Baba is saying the number 8 has so much importance. If you look at your worthy of worship form, there is the memorial of those with 8 arms and 8 powers. There are 8 jewels, 8 kingdoms. The figure 8 is remembered in many different ways. Therefore, celebrate this year especially as the year for having the determination to become equal to the Father. Whatever actions you perform, let them be equal to those of the Father. Especially, Brahma Baba is like our reference. It's like our Bible. We follow exactly ditto. We just copy Brahma Baba. Whatever thoughts you have, whatever words you speak, when you come into connection or relationship with someone, be equal to the Father. It is easy to become equal to Father Brahma because he is corporeal. We have someone, a human being like us, and we can copy easily. He is a soul who takes 84 births. He is a soul who has experienced being worthy of worship and also a worshipper. He has experienced the old world, all sanskaras, old karmic accounts, being in a gathering and getting everyone to work together in a gathering. He is experienced in everything. So it is not difficult to follow someone who is experienced. And the Father is telling you to place your every step in Father Brahma's footsteps. We just had a beautiful 18th January. I'm sure everyone had a wonderful experience for 18th January. Maybe you can share after the Murli what special inspiration Baba touched you on 18th January. Baba says, you don't have to find a new path. You simply have to place your steps in the footsteps. Copy Brahma. You have this much wisdom, do you not? Simply continue to match yourself. Because both Bap and Dada are waiting for you to go back with them. The incorporeal Father is the resident of the supreme abode. But at the confluence age, he has to play his part through the corporeal form, does he not? Therefore, together with this part of the cycle ending, the parts of both Bap and Dada will also end for this cycle. The cycle will then repeat. So let's grab our chance, our opportunity to spend as much time with Baba, and then we'll have to wait another 5,000 years. So whatever time left, let's spend quality time with Baba. Baba says this is why the incorporeal Father is also bound to the parts of you children. It is a pure bondage. With Baba, it's a pure bondage. However, there is the bondage of the part, is there not? It is a bondage of love, a bondage of service. But it is a sweet bondage. It is not a bondage of karma, no suffering. So it's a bondage of a sweet bondage. Acha? Should we continue, brother? Or should we discuss? What do you think? Or should we discuss?
I think we can. The rest of the Murli we can read next day.
Acha. Acha. So that was the New Year's Murli. And since I'm meeting all of you for the first time this year, would love to hear how the year has started for you. And if you have any beautiful experiences with Baba for January 18th, these are all our Sangam Yug attainments, our Sangam Yug fortune. So would love to hear from you, anyone? Who would like to share first?
Om Shanti. 18 January experience this year was, every year it is different. And this year it was, I'll say, unique in itself. We had the Tower of Silence been, decorated the hall of one of our halls of the center. And during the meditation time, um, a couple of hours, instead of sitting in the Murli class, I was sitting just facing that tower of silence. And there was a moment where when the yoga got completed, I just don't know, I wasn't wanting to move out of that place. And I don't have any words to explain it. There was so much of oneness. There were conversations in silence without no word, without words.
Mm. Wonderful. Baba became a big magnet and you just clutched to Baba. Wonderful. Anyone? 18 January experiences you had?
Yeah, Shanti. So for us, it was a bhatti. So all the other Brahmins also from all around the centers had gathered in one place, and then we were all sitting in meditation. So from morning till evening, followed by the Baba Milan. So it was very nice experience for everyone. So we also had a big Brahma Baba photo of, standing in the hall, and where everyone had opportunity going personally to in front of the photo, and then offering flowers and then taking drishti from Baba. So that was really a good experience for everyone. And then the breakfast was also very special. They made it milk and fruits. So that was also sort of good experience, that having it from ordinary way. That was that is what that when Brahma Baba the last time, right? Even the yajna also served in the same way. So that was explained. And we also had many seniors sharing their experience and classes, how Brahma Baba became Brahma Baba and the footstep they followed and all that. So overall, yes, very silent. Everyone observing silence, and also we had bhattis from January 1 onward. So that bhatti also made the whole sender powerful already. So it was a really great experience on especially on the date or on the day of 18th, because the sender was already charged.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Anyone else? If not, then I can share. Usually, January 18, I've had different experience. Baba was always a father, always a mother. But this time in this January 18, I felt Baba was a friend, a playful friend, a very easygoing friend. I just felt that love of a friend, a love of a companion. And I felt that as a friend, Baba was interested to know what's happening in my life. And, it was as if we were sitting together over a chai and having a chat. And that internal, that experience of a friendship was what I experienced. And then I was just telling Baba, sometimes these thoughts are so heavy. How do where do I start? Where do I work on reducing? I know it's not going to stop instantly, but where do I start? What do I need to pay attention to reduce waste thoughts? And I felt that there was just two answers I felt Baba was indicating, Baba was signaling. One was, I felt Baba was saying, do not interfere in anyone's destiny. And the second was, do not judge anyone's destiny. And it made me to think, what does that mean? And then I started checking, internally, am I interfering or am I judging? And then I realized, okay, so these are the loopholes where I need to pay attention. Interfering means trying to correct somebody, trying to make them do something that I felt is right, or hoping and expecting that after telling that they would change. But that is me trying to fit them in my book of right and wrong. And not to judge means to think, why is this person that way? Internally, just internally judging them, questioning them, or just having a vision, feeling irritated, but I may not even say it, but internally I'm feeling irritated because I felt that they were wrong and that they shouldn't be doing it, or they should get it. So these are just ways where I am trying to get into the role that they have in drama and trying to fix that role as per what I think is right. And Baba says that's not going to work. There are times I just need to allow them to be, because that role that they're playing, no matter how much, is a challenge for me, but that role is meant to teach me something. And I cannot interfere in that lesson that I needed to learn. And also, if I don't interfere, if I don't judge, then definitely I'm not going to complain. Definitely I'm not going to gossip. Definitely I'm not going to discuss about someone to someone else, because there is nothing. There is nothing to speak. And then I told Baba, I felt, okay, I get it. So I need to pay attention on this. Each time if I come into a queue of questions, I need to stop and say, don't interfere. Something is going to come up from that. Drama is trying to indicate something. Don't interfere. And if somebody is being behaving and having certain character, don't judge. Even if other person comes and complain to me about them, I need to keep my vision clear for them. I need to make sure my thoughts, my feelings for that soul is not taunted, it's not colored by someone else's opinions. So I said, okay, Baba, I get it now. So I said, this year I'll pay attention on that. So then I can reduce my waste thoughts. Because the more I reduce waste thoughts, the lighter I feel. The lighter I feel, the happier my interaction with people will be. And when I'm internally light, people around me are going to feel that way. And even if they are vibrating in such high energy and they're nervous or they are anxious or they're in high speed, at least when they come to me, the way I speak, the way I behave, the way I smile, the way I do, they will then come down to my vibration. It's like as if like a break. Then they will come down and they will break. And then after that we go, okay, let's do it together. So I've been experimenting that. And there are some, I would say, unique souls. I wouldn't say tough souls, unique souls in Baba's home that who comes. So I was just experimenting that. That let me not get cooked up to their energy level. Let me be where I want to be and let them come to my level of energy. And then I can gradually see either they slow down, they soften down, they soften their voice, or they slow down their energy and activity. Or if they cannot match where I am, they just leave. So either way, however they are, Baba, beautiful soul, let them be happy. Whatever that the soul is looking for in their life, Baba, let them find it. So that was a big time learning lesson for me. So, like I said, this year, 18 January for me was very much like a friendship. And I felt me and Baba, there was humor in the relationship. There was heart to heart sharing. There was powerful drishti. There was comfort, like a mother comfort. And I felt Baba, it was a good combination. It wasn't too serious. It wasn't too ordinary. Just nice. Just exactly what I needed. So isn't Baba beautiful? He knows exactly what we need and he gives us that. Anyone else feels inspired to share? Or anything from the Murli? Anything you feel something touched you, something hit you home from today's Murli that we just heard?
Yeah, Sister Om Shanti. So Baba mentioned about, so never become Agyani with Agyani soul.
Right.
So sometimes, that when we are in the company, right? So there is a possibility that we might hear the bad, words from them, or even Agyanis will talk about, like, complaining about others sometimes, right? So this is especially people living outside, or when the whole family is not in Gyan, right? So you can't really avoid hearing that from the other person. So,
Right.
right. So,
Right.
so there, Baba says, how can we save from that situation, or not to be influenced by their vibration and, um,
Right.
yeah, their that
Right.
talk, at least not to take it inside, because it goes inside, then
Right.
it will come out. Yes.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's forget about being Agyani. I think that's about a human nature from every soul, or from many souls, I would say. Um, there are some part of us, some sanskaras within us sometimes gets triggered, and we may not want it, but sometimes, the sanskaras or the habit is there to react in a certain way, to speak in a certain way, to maybe prove my ego or to prove a point. And that I definitely do have a fair share of those experiences where people try to put you down, or um, like coming to yajna from a younger age, and now how Baba uh, gave me this instrument, the role of an instrument in the center where I am. I've been living in LA Center for the last 20 years. And then we opened another center in 2019. And the other center, so then I'm there, but I'm always back and forth between the centers. So many older souls, older people. And I think I'm the only one that's young. So sometimes people look at your age and say, "Sister, you're so young. You have no idea what we go through, or you're not in the family," or they try to think that sort of put you down. And then I realized that, Baba, um, how do I deal with such souls who they already have a fixed mindset? And then I felt, no, I don't need to correct them. I just realized, if I am not so disturbed about this age gap, oh, you're so young. Oh, you're a baby. Oh, you have a lot more to go. You have no idea what we have seen or what I've seen. If I'm not disturbed about this whole idea about age, I'm just giving you an experience, sharing my experience. Hopefully it helps you. So when I am not negative or when I am not feeling sensitive about that subject, then I'm able to let go of this whole age gap idea about this body. Oh, I'm meeting someone elder or I'm younger. This whole idea about this body. When I started working, okay, release, let even this concept of age dissolves. Let's even this concept of a female dissolves. Concept of a nationality. Oh, you're so Western or you're so Eastern. This whole idea, let it all just dissolve. Let it all finish. And let me just meet at a soul to soul point. I started working on that because I knew what I'm thinking is going to rub off on them. What I'm feeling is definitely going to affect them mentally. So I felt when I have been working on this subject within me, the next time when I meet those same souls, I felt that their words are no longer as sharp as an arrow or a dagger in my heart. It felt I could take those words lightly. It didn't feel I need to make a point to them. I need to keep explaining to them. I was able to breeze it through. And I even made a humor about it. I say, of course, definitely, all of you are very experienced. So that's why Baba put me here. That's why I guess drama brought me here. So I could learn from you. So when I started taking it as light and humor, and then I would say, and in a way, giving them the credit. Yes, definitely. That's why I'm learning from you. That's why we're having this beautiful interaction. And when I started giving them that credit, then the whole table changed. Then they started mellowing down because then they felt they don't need to keep making a point to me because they know I already respect them. They don't need to make a point to me. And now I can feel that harmony. It's like the age just dissolves. It's just one soul talking to another soul without any background, um, involved. So for you, brother, how can I not get disturbed? Is first check what is really disturbing in you. What is the seed that's really disturbing in you that you already have, and it's just getting enhanced, it's just getting triggered when they say it, externally. There are certain things we may think about it internally, we may not even talk about it. Could be we think it's a taboo, or I shouldn't say it, I shouldn't, say about that. But when someone pinpoints it, suddenly a red flag for me. Suddenly I feel maybe humiliated, or I feel like, okay, I'm we say on the radar means so people are watching, people are pinpointing, people are noticing, people are correcting. So then I start getting into a defense mode. But if I've already worked on that seed in me, even if people say, it doesn't matter. And more than that, you can take it as humor, meaning you can take it lightly and you can give them the respect. And then you say, you're absolutely right. Whatever they're saying, if you just comically, just go along and then always, then eventually, I would say the tension breaks with lightness. And then those thoughts are not going to sit in your chip. It's like finish, you went, you spoke, we laughed about it, or at least we were cool about it. They leave, but it doesn't sit in your chit here because it doesn't matter anymore. you're done with it. Does that, are you able to relate to that?
Yeah. Yeah, sister, very much. So the challenge that I find, I think, sometimes is that so you said, yeah, soul to soul connection, and also seeing them as soul. So more of a me practicing that soul consciousness and trying to see them as soul, right? So then my attitude towards them will change slowly, right? My attitude will change. And so I think there is also a dependency, na? So I have to maintain my stage all the time, well and good, right? Otherwise, when the other person, they are always on the negative side, and
Right.
um, if my mood is good, well and good, if I'm maintaining my relationship and yoga, everything, then yes, of
Right.
course, I will be able to adjust them. I talk to them. I will be able to see them as souls and talk to them, talk back to nicely to them and keep them
Right.
that cheerfulness up. But only challenge would be when my stage is down, everything goes down, isn't it?
Right. All
Yeah.
hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Do we still have time, or does anyone else wants to share? I just have one more example to share because, here in LA Center, we have a lot of Iranians. We have, Iranian students. And there's this one particular sister. Um, she has a friend who's also an Iranian. And this particular, I mean, the friend, she has a lot of trauma because when she was young, of course, now she's in her 60s. When she was young, when she was in her 20s, she used to be involved in the protest. I'm sure you know what's happening in Iran, so much war and so much chaos. And this has been going for many, many, many years. And so she was caught, and she was jailed um, for 4 years. But that 4 years, she said, was like a Black history. Multiple times, she was beaten, she was raped, she just went through hell. Let's just say she just went through hell. And the parents were not allowed to even meet her. And then one day the parents and the mother came, finally got a court order and came to see her. And she was just bruised. Her arms were broken. She was bleeding. And the mother said, I need to take her to the hospital. You need to allow. So anyhow, her family was a big shot in the city where they were. So they got a special permission to take her to the hospital. So they took her to the hospital and she was getting treated. But then her uncle silently, just ran her out, took her out from the hospital, and they went into, and then just immediately got her US visa and sent her before the government could find. So anyhow, now, long story short, after so many years, there's so much trauma. It's like PTSD. There's so much pain, so much hurt, so much fear. And whenever she comes to the center, she's not fully a BK, but she comes for workshops, she comes for programs. And there is that gloominess, um, in her. And sometimes you try to cheer her up, and then she'll be happy, she'll be fine. And then after that, all of a sudden, we don't know what would trigger her. And then it was as if the whole feelings comes up and everything goes on. So I just realized, Baba, I can't tell that soul not to come to the center because it's everybody's right to come. And it's not like she's bothering others, but the energy, the vibration is quite strong. And if I am not strong, and every time when she would come, whatever conversation we would have, somehow it goes back, it leads back to war, somehow it leads back to this. past. So one time I just told her, I said, sister, what is making you to come to the center? What is attracting you? She said, I love coming here because it makes me feel peaceful. It makes me feel free. And I said, that's it. This is the reason why you're coming here. And so each time you come here, you need to promise me one thing, that you are not going to talk or discuss about war. You're not going to bring up that subject again. You're not going to talk about all those previous pains that you've experienced. She said, why? I say, each time you talk about it, you are reliving it. You are opening up all the old wounds. You are opening up all your body cells. Your body's locking down. Your brain is shutting down. You're reliving that shock. And you don't need to do that here. This is God's home. You've come here for peace. So keep that stories aside while you are here and focus on God. Focus on it, this experience. So initially she felt, that means you are feeling disturbed about my presence here. I said, I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying I'm feeling disturbed. I'm saying is you are coming here with a different intention. And so, just focus on that one intention. And then I didn't see her for a few days. I didn't see her for a few weeks. And I thought, okay, maybe the soul needed that space to maybe understand what I just shared. And silently, I was just saying that at first I was feeling guilty. I said, Papa, did I make a mistake? Did I stop her from coming? Did I make her feel guilty? And then I just felt Papa was saying, don't think like that. If you think guilty, if you feel bad for that soul, that message the soul is going to pick up. And then the soul is going to feel even more hurt than she already is. And then I said, okay, so let me experiment. Let me send the soul a lot of love, a lot of peace. Days and days and days. It's okay if she doesn't want to contact. It's okay if she doesn't want to come. Give her the time. Give her the space. Just bring her up. Sit with Baba. And then after, I think after 3 months, and she came again. And I said, oh, I just wished her Happy New Year. Actually, I just saw her right before the class. I just wished her Happy New Year. I said, it's so good to see you. And I don't even ask her, how are you? To be honest, I don't even ask her, how are you? Because with some souls, the moment you ask, how are you? The whole drama starts, the whole history starts. I don't even ask, how are you? I always tell her, you look good. You show the soul is shining. You look wonderful. Then she said, really? And I say, yes. So the moment I shift my thoughts and the way I talk to them, they are pattern shift. Maybe they may not get you at the beginning. Maybe they would mistaken you, but patiently, just send them the good wishes, patiently. Don't think how long, when are they going to respond, till when. Forget about the time, put all the timeline aside. Just continue giving. When the soul is ready, they will come. So it's just, again, remember Papa said, don't interfere in anyone's role. Don't judge anyone's role. Just be available when they need and just have their good wishes. That's it. That's all that matters. And things will change. Silently, things will change. So I guess, brother, for you, if you just, have this beautiful thought for them, keep your aura clean, keep your vibration clean, keep your words positive. Even though they may not agree with you in the beginning, but when they keep seeing you with the same vibration and the same uplifting attitude you have, something will shift in them. Maybe it may take time, but something will shift. Something good in them awakens when they see you. And then they feel they also want to be good as like you.
Yeah, that was powerful. Thank you so much, sister.
I guess the time is up.
Yes, sister, in the interest of time, let's move on to a short meditation.
Right. Okay. Okay, so
Before we move on to the short meditation, a small announcement for tomorrow's class. So we have Sister Herman from Australia who will take us through steps of Brahma Baba. So let's hear her out and have this experience in this Avyakti Mass. Yes, sister, over to you.
thank you. Okay, so let's sit comfortably. And now imagine you are in Pandabhavan at your favorite place. It could be the hut or the meditation room or the history hall or the tower. So just for a few moments, transport yourself there. And you see Baba standing there with his arms wide open and a smile. And Baba saying, "Come, my child, come. You have finally arrived home. And let me go to Baba. Go into Baba's arms and give Baba a big hug." And as Baba embraced me, I can feel the love and the strength that Baba is giving me. So much love, as if Baba was waiting for me, waiting to hold me, waiting to spend time with me. And as I look into Baba's eyes, such powerful drishti, it was as if I feel this is the one soul that loves me with all his heart, however I am, whatever I have done. I'm still beautiful for this soul. And this soul protects me. Say, Baba, thank you for holding me. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for being a good friend. And as Baba smiles, I feel Baba is always there. And Baba is saying, I am holding you. Even if sometimes your hand is not holding me tight, I am holding you. I'm responsible for you. Leave all your worries to me. I will take care. Let me remember this. Baba is constantly holding me. I'm not alone. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Venuben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a beautiful day.
Shanti.